You're in the pits of metal chaos with your one and only Tanya. Yep. In a few minutes, we're gonna have the Edge of Paradise, L.A., Los Angeles, California. Sorry, I should have just said L.A. Anyways, it's a hard rock metal band. First, I'm gonna come at you with their song "In a Dream." Take a listen and turn up your speakers really loud.
I feel the realm of mist and dew.
We're live in the pits of Metal Chaos with your one and only Tanya and talented, powerful voice, Margarita Monet of The Edge of Paradise, from located from Los Angeles, California. Second band today from Los Angeles. So what's up, Margarita?
Hey, Tanya, thanks so much for having me, and thank you for the cool introduction.
No problem. I like your band.
That's always good to hear. Thank you.
I love your voice. You remind me of... Well, you don't remind me of nobody, but you got a powerful voice.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Where are you from?
Well, I grew up in Moscow, so I speak Russian. But when I was 11, we moved to Texas. So after Texas, I moved to New York. After New York, I moved to LA. So I'm kind of from all over the place. But yeah, I speak Russian, so maybe that's where the bit of an accent is from.
Oh, well, you got a beautiful voice, anyways. So, how long's The Edge of Paradise been around now?
Well, Dave and I formed it in 2011, and it took us about maybe 2 to 3 years to kind of form, a solid lineup. And the final, the present lineup, we've been together for 2 years. But in 2011, we released our first CD, Mask, and it was kind of a foundation for the band. So I guess 4 or 5 years, we've been going at it. So, yeah.
And you guys have a big following on Facebook, 45,000 fans.
Yeah, we've been building for a while, and we're always doing something. I think that's important when you're building a band. You kind of have to build the world that you want people to be a part of. So we're always trying to keep it growing and keep producing new material. It's basically our dream. So we've been lucky so far.
Okay, between these last 4 or 5 years you guys been together, how many albums, EPs, compilations, singles you guys came out with?
Well, we came out with Mask. Mask was the first CD, and a lot of the songs on Mask were written by Dave and Robin McCauley. Robin's from MSG, Michael Schenker Group, and then he went on tour with Survivor, and Dave had all this material left over. So when I met him, he was like, I never released these songs, and I don't want to waste them because Tony Franklin played bass and Greg Bismuth played drums. So we reworked them. We recorded them. So that was our first CD. It doesn't sound like us at all right now, but it was a great foundation. And for me, I kind of learned how to sing metal on those songs. After that, we recorded "In a Dream" was our first single that we wrote together, and we got Michael Wagner to mix it. And that was the song that was on the Perfect Shade of Black EP. And that EP had 4 songs on it, and then after that we recorded the rest of the songs. We went to Michael Wagner's studio in Nashville and released Immortal Waltz after that. So we have Mask, that Perfect Shade of Black, and then we have Immortal Waltz.
Okay, now let me ask you this. So, Mike Wagner, but you guys are signed on Pure Steel Records, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how'd you guys end up on Pure Steel Records?
Well, when we finished the album, we didn't want to release it ourselves, and we have good following in Europe, and Pure Steel is in Germany, so we thought it would be a good fit for them to, because they're good with distributing the music. They put it in a lot of physical CDs. They put them in a lot of CD shops, record stores over there.
Yeah.
Because apparently people still buy physical CDs in Europe. So that was a good thing for us. And yeah, they helped us promote, overseas, and we did a lot of promotion, in America. So we thought it was a good fit for that CD to go with them. I don't know what, the music that we have working on now. I don't know what label is going to release that. It's still up in the air. Maybe we'll go with Pure Steel, maybe we'll go with somebody else. So it's just an evolution, like with anything else,
Yeah. Have you guys did shows in Europe yet?
Not yet. We're, hoping this summer we'll go to Europe. So we're working on that. So we have a new management now, and they're working on getting us into festivals overseas and on tours. So we're just kind of working on everything on tour-wise right now. We're working it out.
Do you have a big fan base in Europe?
A lot of our sales come from Europe, yeah, UK, a lot of Northern Europe, like Sweden and even Australia. So Japan, we've had a lot of sales. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good market for us. So hopefully we'll, branch out very soon.
So how many shows have you guys played since you started?
Probably over 300.
Damn, that's a lot of shows.
So, yeah, a lot.
Well, you still haven't had 1,000 shows under your belt yet.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
So where do you see your band in the next 5 years?
Well, we're hopefully releasing the best music possible and touring. I mean, touring is what we love to do, and that's our goal, is to be able to go to as many places as possible. Europe, Asia, South America, all over America, of course. So, that's what we want to do. We want to record more music and tour.
Okay. Now tell us
Yeah.
about your new single coming out.
Now the new single is called Shade of Crazy, and it's a bit heavier. We had Chuck Johnson. He's a good friend of ours, and he lives out here, and he produced Korn back in the day. He's a really cool guy. So, we've worked with him on the song, and it has kind of like a Korn sound to it. So it's a bit different for us, but you can still, hear Edge of Paradise in it. So, yeah, I'm excited for people to hear it. And we're also working on a lot of new music. I think the record is going to be called Chasing Time. We're working on the title track now, and it's turning out very interesting. So, it's another evolution in our music. So I'm excited for people to hear it.
Okay, now let's travel back to your past. I read somewhere you got awards.
Awards. Well, I was a classical pianist for most of my life, so I got a lot of first places and second places. But yeah, I did a lot of piano competitions, so I had some of those. With a band, I think we got nominated for LA's Best Rock Act or Best Rock Album. I'm not sure. I mean, there's a lot of, awards out here, so we don't really follow that too much, actually. We just kind of do our thing.
But in your past, when you played piano, what type of songs you played on piano?
Oh, it was classical. It was all, like, I did Chopin competitions, and I don't know, Beethoven, Mozart. It was just, I was immersed into, like, classical music. I didn't even know metal existed. So I was, like, I don't know, 15 or 16. Yeah.
You played Beethoven. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, I didn't play that, but I played a lot of Beethoven, yeah, and I played Rachmaninoff. I did a lot of, like concert type concertos.
Yeah.
What they're called. Yeah.
So
yeah.
do you like opera?
Oh, well, my cousin is a really good opera singer in Russia. So
really?
I went to a lot of operas when I was a kid. You know what I like about operas? I like the whole theatricality and kind of like grandiose type of shows they put on with the opera and how they're super dramatic and everybody. I don't like the fact that somebody dies at the end of every opera.
I know,
but,
right?
The music is beautiful. Yeah, I like all forms of art. I can definitely appreciate it. So.
Can you hit high opera notes?
Huh?
When you sing, can you hit like high opera notes?
I don't sing opera. It's very different singing. I've never tried.
Like,
I think the way they sing. Yeah, I don't know if I can do it. I'm more of like a power singer. I kind of belt it out. Upper, it's they use different registers. I think they sing through the nose a bit. I mean, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's definitely not the type of singing I do. So maybe I can hit high notes, but I hit them in a different way, you know. So
Okay.
yeah.
Can can you sing me a line from one of your songs?
No, it's horrible. It's gonna sound so horrible over the
Come
phone.
on, man. You got a
No.
voice.
It's hard because, you know, I don't have music. I have to, okay, the thing about our songs is they're very, like, you just gotta, like, go for those notes and you have, it's a lot of, I don't know, build up that, I'm sitting in my car right now in a parking lot. I don't want to freak people out. Because my best friend is visiting, so I'm taking her all over LA. And I'm like literally in Burbank somewhere, like in a parking lot, and people are staring at me, so I don't want to freak them out.
It's okay. I'm like, well, do you like Dio?
I love Theo, yeah.
Holy Diver.
Huh?
Holy Diver. I love that song.
Yes, that's a great song.
Yeah.
A lot of his songs. I mean, yeah, he's a great singer.
So, give me your like top 5 favorite metal bands.
Metal? Okay, well, Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden. I like Rage Against the Machine. Um, I like Megadeth. I like some of their songs. You mean newer ones or?
Old ones,
I
new
like
ones.
I like Volbeat. Do you know Volbeat?
Yeah, I know Volbeat. I saw Volbeat.
Yeah, I like them. They're very interesting. The guy has a really interesting voice. Um, who else is there that I like? I mean, you know, I like Epica. They're kind of European metal.
Yeah.
They have some cool songs. Yeah, I guess those are 5, right?
Yeah, I like In This Moment too.
Oh yeah, In This Moment.
Maria Brinks.
Yeah, they got really big lately, huh? That's good.
Her song Horde. That's my favorite song.
Oh yeah, that's a great song. They got some cool music videos too.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that, you know, they're a metal band and they're kind of, you know, I guess, you know, they could be, their later songs are a bit more mainstream, I guess, but it's good that, you know, they're getting great momentum. Music is not dead. There you go. So.
Okay, what about Evanescence?
Yeah, I like Evanescence.
I seen them like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, that's cool. Are they still around? I think they went back on tour, right?
Yeah, they went back on tour.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like Amy Lee.
Oh yeah, they're a cool band. So with you playing piano, what band introduced you to metal?
Well, I started off I mean, my dad kind of played guitar a bit, so he played Led Zeppelin, and I kind of discovered them from that. Then I listened to Queen. I loved Queen. After that, I think it was just, you know, band after band. Then I came upon Black Sabbath, and then discovered Dio. And then, I mean, I know Iron Maiden. And I think it was after I started singing metal, you know, when Dave came along, then I started really discovering other bands. Because, you know, before that, I never really sang metal, so I wasn't, not that I wasn't into it, it was just, you know, not part of my everyday life until I started being in it, and then I, you know, listened to, like, everything out there.
Okay, do you have, besides Dave, who else is in your band?
We have John Kaminsky, who's our drummer, and then we have Nick Erickson, who's the bass player. And they're amazing musicians and great guys. We're very lucky to have them.
That's cool. Do you guys have a manager?
Yeah, we have a manager called Extreme Music Management.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do you guys have promotions?
Yeah, we worked with a lot of people in the past. We worked with Chip Gary, Chipster PR. he was when we started. We were like, let's just get. We went on Judas. Oh, I think we went on Zio's website and we're like, who was his publicist? Or it was Judas Priest. I don't remember either or. But Chip was both of their publicists. So we just emailed him and he got back. He's a fan of female fronted bands. So he works with us and he's great. Then we have Muncie Ritchie. He's up in New York, and we have him for radio PR. And we work with different people here and there. It's important. You have to have somebody help you promote the music.
Okay. Now, oh damn. Do you write your own lyrics into the music too?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I can sing it. I really put my heart and soul into it, and it helps me, perform and sing the songs because I really have to put my entire soul into it. Otherwise, it's not going to be the same, So, yeah, I do.
Okay, outside of your music career, do you have a job?
Well, I'm in LA. I teach music. Then there's different. I work with some companies like some clothing companies, makeup companies. They give me products, pay me, and I promote them. So
like a model.
Different things I can do.
You're like a model.
Yeah, kind of. And they know I have a band, so I have some following. So it's good for them and it's good for me. So we kind of like have a mutual relationship. So there's a lot of. We put a lot of our money into the band. We invest a lot to keep it growing. So I definitely do a lot to, so we don't take basically whatever the band makes, we put it right back into it. Because you gotta, in the beginning stages, you gotta keep it growing. So yeah.
Do you have a personal Instagram?
Well, I manage all of our social networks, so it's like a full-time job. So I don't have a personal one. I have a band one. It's just Edge of Paradise, but it's kind of mine because none of the guys, they know what Instagram is. I think Nick has an Instagram. Yeah, he does. Rocker Nick. But, my Instagram is the band's Instagram.
That's cool. How many, do you guys have, do you have followers on Instagram?
Yeah, we're almost at 10,000. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's nice. I just found it. Yeah, 9,514.
Yeah, Instagram is kind of like a different world from Facebook because it's a bit of a different crowd that's on it,
Yeah, you guys put up all these pictures and stuff. I like your pictures. Now, is your hair still long and red?
Yeah, I just don't cut it.
Now, how do you keep your hair red? I just colored my hair red the other day, and the red's like washing out.
Well, okay, it was a long process. My hair is kind of, it's lighter, so I was dyeing it with henna, maybe since I was in high school, because I always liked that kind of auburn color.
Yeah.
And that's gonna stain my hair a lot. And then, lately, like Manic Panic, they endorse us, so they always give me their hair dye, so I just put their hair dye in my hair, and it lasts. My hair is a bit lighter, so it holds the dye in. Even if it washes out, it's just not as vibrant, but it's still red, because it's just, it's accepted the fact that I want it red, so it just stays red.
The fact is, my hair is dark, so red don't want to stay. But burgundy does stay.
What's your natural color?
Medium brown. I was born with red highlights. But
yeah, use Manic Panic because their dye is really good.
Okay.
Try it.
I will try it. Thank you for the advice. So
yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about some girly stuff now. Let's bore the guys.
Cool.
What famous makeup line would you recommend for some people to use?
Makeup line?
Yeah.
Well, actually, Manic Panic has a cool makeup line, so you should check it out. I like it's very they have every single lipstick color, and their eyeshadows stay on, and their eyeliners. It's just they're cool because they have a lot of colors. Then I like, drugstore stuff is school. I like L'Oreal and all that kind of stuff. And I do like Kat Von D stuff. Have you tried her stuff?
No, I use Sephora.
Yeah, they have Kat Von D at Sephora.
Yeah, probably I tried it probably for like a sample. I don't know.
Yeah, they have. I like makeup lines that have cool colors and something different.
I like more like the vibrant colors like purple, blue, pink, green, like the
Yeah, yeah.
neonish one. Or the neonish
Kat
gray.
Von D or Manic Panic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now does your family support you in what you do?
Uh, they do. My dad is a scientist, so I think I mean, okay, my whole life I played piano and I went to art school and I danced and I did theater, so I think they accepted it early on that this is what I was gonna do, some form of, performance art. So I think, yeah, they just supported me. I have great parents. I'm very lucky. So
Do you have any siblings?
yeah, I have a little sister. She's a great piano player. She's 15. Yeah, well, 14. She's gonna be 15 soon. So we're very different, but she's kind of following in my footsteps a bit.
That's
So
that's cool.
yeah.
Does she listen to any metal?
No, we had a show in Houston. We were touring Texas. The first time my mom brought her, and she almost cried because she can't stand loud music. I think it's because she's still young. So yeah, no, she doesn't like it. So I mean, she likes our music and she likes rock, but yeah, I don't think she wanted to leave. She's like, it's too loud.
Yeah. So your parents live in Houston, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And you live in California.
Yeah.
Now, okay, now I'm gonna ask you something off the question. Did you ever bump into Lemmy when you lived in LA? Because you live in LA.
I think I did once at the Rainbow, but he was leaving, so I didn't get a chance to say hi or anything. But yeah, I saw him once.
Well, at least you saw him before he died.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, what do you think about David Bowie passing? Did you like David Bowie?
Yeah, I mean, well, what I think is, it's very sad, of course. He was, I really like the, how do I explain it? Like, I think back in the day, even when I was, in the 80s, I wasn't alive back then, but, from what I know, the rock stars, they were like icons. They were larger than life. And David Bowie embodied that. Look at his music and his persona and his style. He was, not an average person, and I love that. I love that an artist kind of creates a world. So I think today a lot of, a lot of bands or a lot of musicians, they kind of scoop down and try to be like, I'm just like an average guy, and I'm gonna dress really, they don't care about that, the kind of visual aspect of it. And I think music, if you're a band or if you're an artist, I think it's very important. All kinds of, visual is very important. So it has to reflect what your music sounds like. So that's what I loved about Bowie. It's just, he was of course I like his music, and he was when he sang, it's not even like he had some amazing voice and amazing singer. It was all about the attitude. It's the soul in his singing that's so awesome, So I think we need a lot more of that these days.
So my husband Dave is saying, is your band sponsored by Rock and Roll Gangster Clothing?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Cool. You guys get a lot of clothing from them?
Yeah, they're really awesome. Daryl Boyd and his wife Amy, they're the ones that, created Rock and Roll Gangster, and I think what's cool is that they're really big supporters of rock, so it's not just clothing. They go to festivals, they do their own thing, and they're really, they support the artists, new and older artists, so, yeah, it's cool what they do.
Okay, now, what advice would you give to upcoming musicians?
To focus on the music that they want to make and make it to their best possible ability, I guess, and
Okay.
not to follow the trends. I think you have to be authentic in your music and be honest. Otherwise, I think, people are very smart. If you're not honest, they're gonna know and then not gonna listen. Um, and not be afraid to just do it and not give up. I think a lot of bands don't make it because they give up too soon. It takes a lot of work. So, yeah. And I think not following trends is important because one trend comes, one trend goes. And what counts is if you make something great, then that will stand you know, uh, test of time, and it's going to be great for a while,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So, yeah.
So, what's your favorite wild animal?
I love horses and I love lions.
Lions? Let me ask you, are you a Leo?
No, I'm a horse. Well, I was born in the year of a horse, and I'm Aquarius. So,
I'm a Leo.
yeah. Oh, that's cool. I know a lot of Leos.
Rawr. Oh, are you excited
Yeah.
about the Are you excited about the NamFest this weekend?
Yes, yes, I'm very excited. It's always cool because a lot of people from all over the world are coming down, and I'm excited to meet them. So, yeah, it's going to be fun.
I so wanted to go. I had an invitation, but I declined it.
Oh, no, why did you do that?
No, because the guy think he was gonna take me on a date. No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, yeah, you don't want that.
I'm married, so yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you have a boyfriend, a fiance?
Well, I gotta keep that a secret.
Ah. Do, do you plan on having kids one day?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. But right now, I'm so tied up in this music. I'm
Yeah,
obsessed with this band. So I have like tunnel vision. I can't even think about anything like that right now.
yeah. Okay,
The band is like my baby. Uh-huh.
okay. Let me ask you this:
Okay.
If you won $1 million right now, what would you do with it?
Record an album and go on tour. And I would create like this fund for bands that are really great that need money to record their songs, and I would give them a budget and enable them to do their thing because a lot of it's hard, especially in LA. You have to survive, and not even bands, like artists. I think art is not supported like it needs to. Like even in Canada, they give
Yeah,
you grants to like make films or do this, do that. Like in Europe too, it's much more supported. In America, they don't really do that. So I would create something like that, and give budgets to people to create art because art is very important. The world wouldn't be as interesting without art. You know.
exactly. What websites can your band be found on?
Um, well, our website is edgeofparadiseband.com. We're on Facebook. We are pretty much everywhere. I mean, YouTube, Vivo, our music videos on there. But the best way is to just go on our website, and all the links are found on the website. And I even found that we're on Wikipedia now, so we're like Wikipedia official.
Okay,
So,
Dave is asking what national artists have you opened up for?
uh, well, Camelot. I think, yeah, I told you Camelot played with, do you remember Helmet?
Helvet, yeah.
Yeah, played with them, what's her name? Hellion. Do you know Hellion? I think
Yeah, I know Hellion.
Anne Boleyn, yeah. Chris Broderick, the guy from Megadeth. Dave Lombardo, he's from Slayer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, White Trash. I don't know if you know White Trash. We played a festival for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, our bass player, I didn't know he's a big fan, so he was like super excited. Yeah, so I think, yeah, maybe some more that I'm forgetting, but we meet people here and there.
That's pretty cool. Um, so what song would you like me to close out the show with?
Uh, I guess let's do. Well, I think a lot of people already heard Rise for the Fallen. Let's do something that they. Oh, this song that I sent you. Let's do Rise for the Fallen. Why not? Let's take our single.
Right for the Fallen.
Cool.
Let me see if I have it.
Okay.
What's the name of it?
Rise for the Fallen.
Nope, don't have it.
Which ones do you have?
I have well, I just played In a Dream. I got Breakaway, Ghost, It's My Show, it's Goodbye.
Let's do It's My Show. It's a fun one.
My Show?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it was fun having you on air with me.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. You're really fun to talk to.
No
I
problem.
really enjoyed it.
No problem. I hope to see you in Chicago sometime soon.
Yes, definitely. We would love to go to Chicago. Soon, when it gets a little bit warmer, we'll be there.
Yeah, I want to see you in Chicago. I want to see you play.
Cool. Well, it'd be awesome to meet you.
It was nice talking to you too. Stay on the phone.
Okay.